Yo, so today I'm going to be talking about pride and how, you know, pride isn't what we think it is, especially like when you look at textbook definition. Like, pride can show up in a lot of different ways in your life that you may not notice. For example, procrastination. Like, that in itself is like the prideful act of believing that you have all the time in the world to do what you want to like achieve with your life. Like, you put off what you can do today tomorrow because you act with the belief that tomorrow is guaranteed. But really and truly, the only thing that life guarantees is death. There's no guarantee that you have the same opportunity tomorrow. And the reason that I'm talking about this is especially like when it comes to toxic masculinity and the fear of being vulnerable. That in itself is also an act of pride, because you're too proud to admit that you're not as strong as you want to be for other people, or you don't have the emotional strength that you wish you had. And society also helps to create like a false sense of pride as well. And the thing with social media is that it pretty much provides an escape for people that feel that they're worthless outside of the online space, because you can design how your life appears to other people however which way you want. And that's why like there's a big like surge of it now. Everyone's like, you don't see the full picture of their lives. You only see like the cherry picked moments that they want you to see, so that other people can like praise them through like likes and follows and stuff. But yeah, people are too afraid to admit that they can't live up to their own unrealistic standards that they set for themselves. And this is often done out of self-hatred, and it's a very negative cycle that continues to push people down further and further. And I was also like stuck in the cycle as well, where I kept trying to hold myself to like a crazy high standard. Like, I should be doing more of my life at a young age, that I should be providing for everyone else in my life. And when things happened, and when I found myself like falling short of that expectation, you start being very hard on yourself, start pushing yourself down. And it's just negative cycle, because you keep thinking that like, I need to keep doing better, I need to like pattern up. But when you find yourself falling short of that expectation again, it just creates like a deeper pit of self-hate and loathing. And humility can really save us as well and make us stronger. And I was looking into like I think is like the causes behind like suicide in a lot of people, especially like for males as well. Like, one of the big reasons behind it is self-esteem. A lot of them feel worthless, like there's no need for them to be in this world, or they don't deserve to be here. And it's like they'd rather be better off dead. And it's really sad to have to live in a world where people are constantly feeling this way, and they have no hope for things getting better in the future. And I feel like we need to do more to help each other out and create like a society or a community where everyone feels included, everyone feels that they are valuable, because really and truly we all are. And we can't measure our worth of what society tells us that it is, or with what social media preaches to us, because really and truly they don't care about like what's actually good for us. And another thing with pride is that it is also used as a mask as well, to like hide the facts that we don't feel accepted enough or safe enough to truly be ourselves around others, especially like when we're not doing okay. Like, we'd be too scared to show that to people, because we may be judged for that. We may be judged for not catering to the idea that other people have in our heads, especially like if they see you as like a leadership figure or as a father figure and of some sorts. It's like you want to keep catering to, like you want to keep like pleasing other people. But when you fall short of that, you feel like a great shame. You're too scared to admit that, like you're human. And there's nothing wrong with that, like we're not perfect. And if anything, perfection in itself is a curse, because with perfection, there'll be no more room to grow, no more room to learn. And if we were all perfect, then the world would be a very boring place. Like, think about a lot of the successful people and creatives you see in the world today, like, especially like maybe like hit albums or like art pieces. Like, a lot of them were made from like perfectionist attitudes. A lot of them were sometimes happy accidents, or just them like just loosely expressing themselves. And I feel like we should use that as a reminder that we don't need to chase perfection, but we need to simply just try our best to be the best version of ourselves. I feel like we need to start allowing ourselves to be more vulnerable, allowing ourselves to, be imperfect, because, flaws are essential for our humanity. If anything, our flaws kind of like make us who we are.